Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to discuss about the formal charge. So in previous lecture I have been taught about the covalent bond and how to form an octet. Now the today's topic is formal charge. The formal charge is what? The formal charge means when molecules or ions presented by Lewis dot structure and then the charge on atom is called as the formal charge. Okay, this is the definition of the formal charge. Means what? मतलब ये कि जब हम किसी मॉलिक्यूल्स का और आयंस का लेविस डॉट स्ट्रक्चर निकालते हैं तो उसमें जो चार्ज आएगा उस एटम के ऊपर उसको हम फॉर्मल चार्ज कह सकते हैं. सो अगर इलेक्ट्रॉन वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन से ज़्यादा हो इन दैट एटम उसको हम नेगेटिव फॉर्मल चार्ज बोलेंगे, और अगर इलेक्ट्रॉन वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन से कम हो तो हम उसको पॉजिटिव फॉर्मल चार्ज कहेंगे. ओके, सो द फॉर्मूला फॉर फॉर्मल चार्ज इज टोटल नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इन फ्री एटम माइनस total number of non-bonding electrons. Non-bonding means the lone pair of electron or the ion pair, and the and minus half of total number of bonding electron. मतलब कितने bonding electron है उसको हम हाफ करके इस फॉर्मूले से सब्स्टिट्यूट करके फॉर्मल चार्ज निकाल सकते हैं. So the examples. The example is, first we take the example like nitric acid HNO3, where we can write in the structure like N, oxygen, and यहाँ पे hydrogen HNO3, where we write this oxygen has lone pair of electron and we named as 1, 2, and this is 3. This is 2 lone pair of electrons, and this is also having 2 lone pair of electrons. और इसके बाद हम निकालेंगे ऑक्सीजन में होते हैं वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन दैट इज 6. फॉर नाइट्रोजन it has 5 electrons in their valence shell, and for hydrogen it has only 1 electron in their valence shell. Okay, so for O1 we can calculate the formal charge. The formula is total number of valence electron, that is 6 electron in their oxygen valence electron, that is and minus of non-bonding electrons. For O1 non-bonding electrons are 4. 2 lone pair means 4 electrons, 1 lone pair means 2 electrons, so minus half of now total number of bonding electrons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, there are 4 electron in the bonding. So after the calculation of this, what we get? We got the minus of 1. 6 minus 2 minus of 2, that is 4, that is 2 minus of 2, that is equals to 0. For the O2 atom, the valence shell electron is 6 minus of total number of non-bonding electron for O2 is 1, 2, 3 lone pair means 6 electrons in the O2 molecules are present, where minus of half of bonding electrons for O2 is 1 and 2. So this, after the calculation of this 6 minus of 1, what we get here? Minus of 1. 6 minus 6 is 0, 0 minus of 1, that is minus 1. And for O3 the valence shell electron is 6 minus of non-bonding electrons for O3 is that is 2 lone pair means 4 electron, minus half of number of bonding electrons are 1, 2, 3, 4. So after the calculation, what we get here? 6 minus 4, that is 2, 2 minus 2, that is equals to 0. For O3 also we got the 0, for O1 also we got 0, and for O2 molecule we got minus of 1. Now after this, the formal charge for the nitrogen atom we can calculate as this. So the nitrogen having 5 electron in their valence electron, so 5 minus of number of non-bonding electrons are nothing, means the 1, 2, 3, 4, these are in the bonding electrons. So the non-bonding electrons are 0, so minus of so after that number of bonding electrons for n is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, that is equals to 8 electrons are in the bonding. So after the calculation of this, that is 5 minus 4 is given as plus 1. So this is the formal charge, plus 1 is the formal charge for nitrogen atom. After this we can calculate formal charge for the hydrogen atom. So hydrogen has only one valence electron, minus of no lone pair of electron is present in this, so this is also 0, minus half of bonding electrons is only 1 and 2. One bond contain 2 electrons, so here 1 and 2, so 2 to get cancelled, here we got the 0, so 1 minus 1, that is equals to 0. So this is the formal charge for the hydrogen atom. So this is we have been calculated the formal charge for the HNO3, that is nitric acid. So after this, the next example is carbonate ion, that is CO3 2 minus. The structure of carbonate ion is carbon having double bond and 2 oxygen atom which has negative charge, okay, and the lone pair present in the oxygen. We can 1 2 3 naming as like this. After this, इस पे 3 lone pairs present है. This is the negative charge of the oxygen atom, and for O3 also there are 6 non-bonding electron are present, and for this O2 there are only 2 electron pair are non-bonding electron are present. The formal charge of carbonate ion we can calculate it as like this, that the carbon has how many electrons, that is 4 valence electron, okay, and for the oxygen atom 6 valence electron. So after this we will calculate the formal charge, okay. तो पहले हमको O1 मतलब ऑक्सीजन फर्स्ट का फॉर्मल चार्ज निकालेंगे. तो फॉर O1 वी कैन राइट लाइक दिस. तो फॉर्मल चार्ज का फॉर्मूला क्या है, तो नंबर ऑफ वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन ऑफ ऑक्सीजन इज 6 माइनस ऑफ number of, like this, the formal charge of O2 is the valence electron is 6 minus of number of non-bonding electrons which are present, that is 4. 2 lone pair means 4 electron are present, okay, the 4 electrons, and minus half of bonding electrons are 1 2 3 4. 2 double bond means 4 electrons, that is equals to 4. So it will be 6 minus 2, that is 2 minus 2 minus of 2, that is equals to 0, okay. This is the formal charge for the O2. Now for O3 will be the valence cell electron is also 6 minus of number of non-bonding electrons are 6. 3 lone pairs means the 6 electron minus half of bonding electrons, that is 1 and 2. One single bond contains 2 electrons, so that we can write like this, the 6 minus 6, that is 0, and 0 minus 1, that is equals to minus of 1. So this is the formal charge for the O3 molecules. We write like this. See, our carbon has 4 electrons, but we will calculate the formal charges on the oxygen first, oxygen second, and oxygen third. So this is the formal charge for the carbonate ion. We will calculate the formal charge for ozone molecule, that is O3. Ozone has 3 oxygen atom, and the structure of ozone is oxygen double bond oxygen, and after this is the third oxygen, in which the lone pair present, that is there is the one lone pair presents on the oxygen atom, and this O2 has, we will mark it like O1, O2 and O3. It has 2 lone pair presents because oxygen has 6 valence electron, 2 non-bonding electron are going in bonding with the one oxygen atom. So here the 2 lone pair of electron are present by Lewis dot structure, okay. Lewis has been given the Lewis dot structure to calculate the bonding and non-bonding electrons of the covalent bond. So after this O3 has how many, so O3 has also 6 electrons, 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is the 6 non-bonding electron are present, means the 3 lone pair of electron are present, okay. Now we will calculate the formal charge of O1. This is, so valence electron of oxygen that is 6 minus of non-bonding electrons are present on the oxygen. First we will write कितना है, तो यहाँ पे 1 lone pair मतलब 2 electrons है, that is 2 minus of half of bonding electrons. So bonding electron how much, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Okay, so 6 electron will be bonding electrons. So after the calculation of this, here 6 minus 2, that is 4, 4 minus 3, that is equals to 1. We got here plus 1. So after this we can calculate for O2. So also the 6 valence electron are present for the oxygen atom. After that we got 6 minus number of non-bonding electrons. There are 2 lone pairs, means the 4 electron are present, and after that minus half of number of bonding electrons. So bonding electron are present in, there are for O2 the number of bonding electron are present of O2, this is 4, 1 2 3 4, because O1 is connected to the O2 in bonding with O2. So this, after the calculation of this, what we get here, the 0, that is 6 minus 2, 2 minus 2, that is equals to 0. This is the formal charge for O2 oxygen atom. For O3 the formal charge will be, the valence electron of oxygen is 6 minus of the number of non-bonding electron are 3, that is 6 non-bonding electron are present, means 3 lone pair of electron are present, minus of half of bonding electrons 1 and 2. The single bond contains 2 electrons, that is 2. After this calculation, what we get here, 6 minus 6 0, 0 minus of 1, that is equals to minus of 1. So this is the formal charge for the ozone molecule. Here oxygen, first we got the formal charge plus 1 for oxygen, second we got the 0 oxygen, third we got formal charge, that is minus of 1. So this is the formal charge for the ozone molecules. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.